Hello, my name's Alec. I'm part of the ARIA development team, and I'd like to take you through our feature. Now, this feature is for data objects. Data objects. It's a little bit rough, but it's more just to show you roughly what we've done on our side. So, where do we specify data types? So, machine types or procedures are the same thing. This is where we create our data type or data object, but we're gonna look at this one today. So when editing this procedure, we can add machine metadata. This is new, and this lets us set different types of information that we want attached to the machine. In this case, we want a URL that we release at the end of a session. So once a user has applied to a proposal to different machines or different data objects, once those have been approved, we want to give the user those URLs. So where do we store it? On the machine. And we specify it on the machine type, what type of information we want to give out. If we then look at the machine and edit the machine, you'll see here that we have machine metadata. So this was specified on the page before, the page I just showed you, where we wanted URL. And in this case, I've just given a dummy URL. But realistically, this would be a URL to specific data. Another thing we've done in this feature branch is we've added machine level proposal fields. What I mean by that is if we have a look here at field setup, so we can add specific questions. So when a user is applying to one of these data objects or to get one of these links, we can ask them specific questions. So the reason for the data request of data object 1, for example, but it could be, would you like it for personal, professional use? And because it's machine specific, you can really ask them why they want that specific data rather than making it general, which is handy. So I'm going to save you the boredom of going through the proposal process, but it's exactly the same as it always has been, except now we've got these new questions. So as a user, I would apply to this machine or this data object and submit my proposal normally. On the back end, on the admin side, again, it's completely normal. It would be moderated approved, which we're thinking of automating, but at the moment we haven't changed too much in that sense. Completely normal proposal. So then we go on to the visit stage. The visit is made of multiple sessions, one or more sessions, and each session has a one-to-one mapping to a machine or a data object. So let's just have a look at the admin side of one of these visits. I've just gone through it to save a bit of time. But we haven't changed anything on this end. So as an admin user, I've evaluated it to be approved, the visit that is. And then this one session we have on data object 1, I've gone through and I've approved it. Note that the visit isn't complete yet. This is the last stage, but the visit doesn't need to be complete to release machines, if you see what I mean. So for example, you can have one visit that contains 10 sessions to 10 different data objects. What you could then do is you could cancel or reject 3 of them. You could approve 5 of them, and the other 2 you could just leave. And you don't even need to finish the visit. What that means for the user's point of view is he's going to have access to the 5 that you approved, and he won't be able to see the rest. He'll be able to see that you cancelled a few, 1 or 2, I forgot what I said. He'll be able to see which ones have been cancelled and which ones are pending, but he's only going to have access to the ones you've approved, which makes sense. But what I'm trying to make a point of is the visit doesn't need to be completed for him to have access, him or her, sorry. But in this case, the visit isn't complete. Session 1 is complete. Let's go to the user dashboard. So I'm the user in this case, and I've just logged in and I'm on my dashboard. This is the proposal for the data request. Let's have a look at it. Here it is. That's me with some hair, a long time ago. And we have this little pop-up, access dataset. And this is only because the session is complete. If we click this, it takes us to our URL. And that's essentially it. My colleague Omran, who worked on this alongside me, and I mean, most of the team worked on this, but he's going to be doing a presentation on renaming, which is the other side of this feature branch. And then soon we'll be working on the data importer. So that's where we're going to be generating these machines from URLs. And then people will be able to request it. And we're going to have a large catalog of data, essentially. I think I'm rabbiting on, but hopefully you got the gist. Thank you very much.